Well, our real estate experts are here to help once again to work through your design dilemmas. And James, wanted to also talk to you about studies, because more and more of us are working from home, and so it's becoming quite an important selling point. So do you have any tips about how to create a stylish study?
Yeah, I do, and it's also about value adding for your home, whether you're looking to use interior design for profit and selling your home, or you're looking to have assets in your home when you're selling your house. For the agent to say it's got this, 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 and this. The home study isn't another room. It sometimes could be another space off an existing room. So how to style it and how to get that look is what I wanted to share today. These are images from display homes that I've done with Edinburgh, a builder in New South Wales. But these are ideas to show you different ways to get a look. So you'll notice things about these look. They're a beautiful feel of a home office, but there is no filing cabinet. There's no big computer stuck on there. These are spaces that are designed to give you the feel when you're selling the home, and they're practical to use because you can come there with your laptop, but not to make it overwhelmingly chunky to give the feeling of a space. Now, if you're using that as my own home office, I might have a funky set of filing cabinets to one side for me to practically use, but when you're styling your home to sell, you want to give the feeling of it without it being so intense. So there's a nice, industrial feeling chair, a nice white table, a lamp because it's a workspace, and then it's a mixture of nice objects to give you the feel. So some storage containers, maybe a nice little tub with some funky pencils in there, a little photo frame, to give you the feeling of an office, a space without it feeling like, gee, I've got to do work here, because no one wants to feel like that when you're looking through your home to sell. So these are just ideas that people can look. A really nice chair. You don't want the office chairs like what we're sitting on now on wheels with 5 little spinning wheels. That's just too officey. It's not going to look so pleasant in your home, especially if it's the front room like this.
That's such a good point.
Try and find some little spaces. I remember I did a renovation a couple of years ago under a staircase.
Yeah,
it was
beautiful.
just like a dead zone under a staircase, and I built some a desk there and some little overhead storage units. And it was amazing. So you can squeeze these places into...
And sometimes a little space in the void upstairs in a house, or there's a little niche just in the hallway that's really not big enough to furnish, and that's perfect to put a desk. There was one image that I had there that actually had a longer desk with 2 chairs, so I'm one of twins, scary thought, guys, but I remind you of it. And there was 2 of us doing homework at once, so that's a really practical space for busy families to have a designated space for the kids to do homework while you can look after them while you're cooking a meal and still... But it's still got to look nice. I don't want to see all your paperwork all over the place.
But practical says, where is all that paperwork in your house then? The 5 years of tax returns, where do you put all that?
Yeah, correct. So I can still have a cupboard with some storage. Another great thing for a practical home office to have in your house can sometimes be in a double-doored linen too. So if you've got a double space like this that's an extra storage cupboard, and we talked about decluttering a little bit earlier tonight, you've got this newfound space, putting a desk in there and removing some shelves and having a chair that can slide in underneath means I open those doors and I've got a desk and an office in what is essentially a double-doored linen cupboard, and then I close those doors and it looks neat. So there's a really good practical way. Another thing is to have a nice open shelf with those magazine folders that you can get, and you can get really good-looking ones. So my storage can all be there, my tax returns can be there, but it can actually still look nice as open storage when I come and visit you for dinner. I go, that just looks like a nice space. I don't realise all of your life storage is actually in these cleverly hidden, good-looking spaces.
Failing that, under your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is...